Hi, this is Lauren with Lauren Talks Homes here, and we're going to talk about 10 things you may want to know before moving to Houston. And stay tuned because I have my own little bonus, something that I find pretty awesome here. Right after this. Okay, so I am a Houston girl, born and raised, 3rd Ward, all that good stuff. So I can tell you a little bit about Houston. So Houston is currently the fourth most populous city in the United States. With so many people living in the city, there comes a lot of diversity. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, Houston is home to about 2.1 million people. Greater Houston is the most ethnically diverse metropolitan area in the U.S. with 145 languages spoken by residents in 90 nations with consular representation. Hey, they say everything is bigger in Texas. Another thing about Houston is that with being so highly populated, there comes issues with transportation. So Houston's known for its traffic during peak hours, which can be quite miserable after a long day of work or school. Traffic can be expected in the early mornings and the afternoons from about 3 to 6 p.m. Now I'm here to tell you that traffic is no fun, but many learn to live with it or adjust their schedules accordingly. Even the commute within the city can be a hassle, and traveling from just one side of the city to another could take as long as 45 minutes to an hour. There are also plenty of suburban areas right around outside the city, so it's important to know where you plan on working in relation to where you may want to live. Number 3. Houston can get muy caliente. An average summer in Houston has been known to get well into 100 degrees Fahrenheit. This heat, combined with the high humidity, can make things get a little sweaty, to say the least. The sweltering heat and humidity can combine and actually be quite dangerous if precautions aren't taken. So it's important to stay hydrated, wear cool clothing, and plan. Try to be intentional with your day, and this will help you to ensure that you stay cool and you can avoid too much heat exposure. The humidity also plays a part. It's very tricky when it comes to hairstyles, and you can get dressed and have your hair laid before leaving the house, and then by the end of the night, your hair has lost the fight with humidity. Things can be easier when wearing protective styles, but I always suggest keeping a hair tie nearby just in case. The humidity also makes your skin feel sticky and sweaty, so be sure to have a plan to keep cool. Now, the jobs in Houston are quite phenomenal. There are various opportunities in the service industry, oil and gas, and the medical field. While jobs did take a hit due to the pandemic, more jobs are expected to come. It is a great place. Come and build a great life for yourself. Number 5. The property taxes here are quite high compared to other states. This can be attributed to several different reasons. First of all, we have one of the lowest sales tax rates and no state income tax. Since we pay less in taxes in these areas, state and local governments must get funding from somewhere. That's where property taxes come in. There are ways to try to keep property taxes lower, like through exemptions or challenging homes' assessed values, etc. So there's ways to get around it. Number 6. Ants, mosquitoes, spiders, oh my. Bugs are definitely a norm in the H-town. The hot, humid weather can especially cause an influx in fleas, ticks, and mosquitoes. The bugs can be a nuisance. However, there are strategies in place to help avoid being eaten alive. For example, the city may have mosquito control trucks spray neighborhoods in order to help reduce the number of mosquitoes that help spread viruses. It's also helpful to wear repellent to keep the little critters away. Number 7, Houston maintains a low cost of living while offering a high quality of life. one of the 20 most populous cities, Houston has the second lowest cost of living. So it's a pretty affordable place to live, and you can get quite a lot of bang for your buck. Number 8. The allergies, pollen, dust, smog can all make you feel very but we have the highest tree pollen count in the country. So yeah, allergies are definitely a thing and not so fun. It's good to keep in touch with your allergist, know if you have any particular triggers and try to avoid them. Number 9, hurricanes and other natural disasters. Lasting from June 1st through November 30th, Houstonians are on hurricane watch most of the year. It seems frightening, but every state has their thing, be it blizzards, earthquakes, or whatever. It's best to be prepared and watch the local news during such times to know whether it's best to hunker down or best to leave the city until the weather passes. Hurricane preparedness kits and plenty of non-perishable food and water are all staples during this time of year. Although Houston has had its share of hurricanes, there have also been numerous times when a hurricane was expected but turned at the last minute or downgraded to a tropical storm. You know the saying, it's better to hope for the best but be prepared for the worst. Number 10. So if you're a social butterfly, then there are so many things for adults to do in Houston. From fine dining and casual eateries to lounges, sports arenas, theaters, and museums, there's a plethora of entertainment options in Houston. One of my favorite places to visit is the Turkey Leg Hut. The food there is delectable, and the ambiance is divine. There's good music, great drinks, delicious food, and an awesome time to be had by all. I can go on and on. Just be prepared for the line, but hey, anything worth having is worth waiting for. So whether you're looking for a good place for a date night, if you're looking for a kids night, girl, guys night out, a honky-tonk country dance club, Houston has it all. Okay, so those are the 10 things about Houston that you may have wanted to know before moving here. All in all, I mean, we have our pros, our cons, but all in all, I really think it's a great city. I've never wanted to move anywhere else. I guess there was a little time in college when I was in a small town, but we'll save that for another day in College Station. But I mean, Houston, we have the surrounding areas, like the suburbs and things like that. And so Houston's pretty awesome. So come visit and form your own opinion, though. Till next time, Lauren Talks Homes.